Hello, dear students of English 4. Welcome to your session 11 of the class. It is for me more than a pleasure to welcome to you to this very important Zoom meeting of the class. As you know, we are almost near to end up our English course for English 4. Okay, so I invite you to do your best as much as possible. And for today, we're gonna be working on unit. I will be telling you we're gonna be working on unit 11, session 11. Sorry, unit 15. I am going to a soccer match. That is um that is the session that we're working on. And as you know, for each session, we have an introductory video. Introductory videos are in order to provide general ideas about the different contents and activities that we're going to be focused on. We're going to take a quick look at this introductory video, and then I will be explaining to you the different contents that we're going to be working on. Let's take a quick look at it. The topic that we're going to discuss here is future using the present continuous. So generally we use the present continuous terms to talk about action taking place now or around now. But sometimes we can use the present continuous or present progressive to talk about pre-arranged plans or events. However, in order to do this, we have to use time reference phrases. For example, tomorrow, tomorrow morning, on Sunday, next Sunday, and so on, right? Let's see some example here. For example, Nick is spending time with his family tonight. So if you see here, we have the present continuous is the auxiliary is the verb spend and ended in ing, right? Okay, but however here we can see the time reference that these words um, show the future form here or the future timetable. Let's see another example. Okay, we are meeting at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, right? And it's a reference that we talk about something that a specific hour in the afternoon, so, right? So we are meetings here. Is the present continuous. Okay. Another topic that we are going to discuss here is given reason with infinitive. What is an infinitive? Well, an infinitive verb is essentially the base form of a verb with the word to in front of it. When you use an infinitive verb, the to is part of the verb. Remember that this is not acting as a preposition. To is not working as a preposition in this case. Okay? And here something that we uh, have to talk about is that the infinitive can be used as the direct object or as an indirect object. The most common way to use the infinitive here, right? As an example, to hold the job was what the manager promised. To hold is working as a direct object, right? As a subject. Shane asked to have another hamburger. In this case, it's working as an indirect object here, right? It's working as this object of a preposition or as an object
of a verb here, right? So that's it very much what we have here. Thanks for watching this introductory video. See you soon.
Thank you so much for taking this quick look at the introductory video. For today, we're going to take a snapshot. We're going to be discussing about an interesting topic that we have in here. I want to ask you, okay, we're gonna wait for the internet to be complete. Okay, so basically, guys, I want to ask you making excuses. Have you ever made an excuse related to something that you don't want to do or that you don't want to be able to do? Making excuses in here, we have some common excuses for not accepting an invitation. In other words, declining or refusing an invitation. Example, I can't, I have to wash my hair. Some of them and some traditional excuses are I'm busy that night, I can find a babysitter, I'm not feeling well, I have to work then. I have class that night. My parents are visiting from out of town. I need to stay home with my new puppy. My favorite TV show is on that night. I have to get up early the next morning. Those are some common excuses that some people use in order to refuse or decline an invitation. Okay? Now I want to ask you, which of them have you used before? Okay, think about, and then discuss to yourself. For today, guys, we're gonna be learning about the present continuous and be going to. It's really important to express actions in the future, right? In here, we have the present continuous also to express when an action is happening right just the moment. And also we have going to indicate that someone is going to make an action in the future. Also to be or to sound more specific or more detailed, we can add time expressions to refer that in a period of time that action would happen. Okay? In here, we have interrogative, negative, and affirmative. What are you doing tonight? That will be the interrogative statement. I'm going to a soccer match. A possible answer. Are you doing anything tomorrow? No, I'm not. Now we're going to express actions using going to. What is she going to do tomorrow? She's going to work until 5. Are they going to go bowling? Yes, they are. Also, we can add some time expressions such as tonight, tomorrow, on Friday, this weekend, next week. And here we have a lecture related to the present continuous with future meaning. Okay, example. Generally, we use the present continuous tense to talk about actions taking place now or around now. But English speakers often use the present continuous to talk about pre-arranged plans or event. Present continuous with future meaning. What are you doing after school? I'm buying tickets for Saturday's match. Okay, we use the present continuous to talk about fixed arrangements and the near future. When we use the present continuous with this meaning, it is necessary to add a time reference. Tomorrow, tomorrow evening, next Sunday. So we know it refers to the future and not to the present. Then it's working at the moment. Present continuous refers to present activity. But in the evening, she is playing tennis. Present continuous refers to plan activity in future. Note, we can often use going to instead of the present continuous to indicate future meaning. Nick is spending time with his family tonight. Okay? Nick is going to spend time with his family tonight. How to form the present continuous. This is the important part. We have four statements, right? To make the present continuous with future meaning, we use personal pronoun plus M is R plus the ing form of the verb, present participle, and add a time marker. It means a time expression. I'm staying at home tonight. She isn't working on Thursday. We're meeting at 2 o'clock. John and Samantha are getting married tomorrow. For negative statements, we need, or to form sentences in negative, we need a personal pronoun plus M is R plus not plus the ing form of the verb. We're not having a meeting this afternoon. We aren't having a meeting this afternoon. We are not having a meeting this afternoon. I'm not coming to the party tonight. I am not coming to the party tonight. Okay? Also, to form interrogative or questions, in English, we arrange the word order placing the verb be before the subject. So basically, we have verb be divided and M is R plus the subject plus the ing form of the verb. Are you going to the concert tomorrow? Is your mom joining us for dinner next week? Okay. When to use present continuous with future meaning. And here we have this explanation. It's very simple, guys. As you know, we often use the present continuous to talk about future arrangements. A future arrangement is a plan that we have decided and organized with another person, a group of people, or a company. I'm working over the new year. We are staying with friends when we get to Boston. We're meeting Helen at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. It is not always necessary to state who the arrangement is with. I'm leaving tomorrow. So what we what are we all doing at Christmas? We often use the present continuous to talk about things we are about to start doing. This is especially common with verbs of movement such as go, come, leave, etc. I'm going to bed now. Good night. Will you help me to finish? Will you help me finish the housework? Certain verbs, actions, or situations cannot be used with the present continuous with future meaning because they are not part of a plan, an arrangement, or an intention. The present continuous stands for the future can only be used when an action or situation can logically be planned in advance. My leg's hurting tomorrow. It's not possible. He's having an accident in March. Also, it's not possible. It's snowing next week. It's snowing next week. So that will be incorrect. Okay. And now, guys, we're gonna take a video tutorial. We're gonna take a look at the video tutorial related tenses in English, future or present continuous. Let's take a look at it.
Hello, how are you? My name's Ronnie. Welcome to the video. Today, I'm going to teach you about two different verb tenses that, quite frankly, very confusing. The reason why, when native English speakers use these two sentences, we rarely do it correctly. We are very bad English speakers. Today I'm going to teach you the differences between the future tense be going to and present continuous. First of all, let's look at when we use these. Obviously, the future we use be going to talk about the future. Present continuous we use to talk about events that we are doing right now. Right now, I am teaching you English. You are listening to me. Yeah? You are having a fantastic time. You are. So, the second thing we have to examine is the actual sentence structure. When we look at this, The future tense, we have to use the verb to be. We have to use going to, ding dong. And very, very, very important, we must use the base verb. So our basic future structure, we're going to use be verb, going to, plus your base verb. This is my example sentence. I am going to go to the park. So I've got my to be verb, I've got going to, and I've got my base verb. I'm going to go to the park. Please note this has a base verb. If you look at my present continuous structure, it's a little different. When we use present continuous for events that are happening now, we use the same to be verb, and we have a verb with an ing ending. The difference is this verb can be any verb at all. I can say right now, I am smelling the marker, or I am eating. Don't eat the marker. This verb can change. In the future tense, you can never change going to. This is where it gets confusing. If I'm actually using the verb go in the ing form going, in the continuous form, it almost looks the same. Look at this. I'm going to go to the park versus I'm going to the park. The only difference in these sentences is that I put in a base verb in the future. In the present continuous sentence, we do not put in the base verb. That's it. It's the only difference. You have to be careful when you are writing this on your grammar tests. Now, when we speak English, normally, naturally, when we want to talk about the future and we're using going to, we get lazy. And we usually use the present continuous with the verb going to. I'll give you an example. I'm going to the mall. What kind of sentence is this? Is this future or is this present continuous? What do you think? We have to be verb, we have going to, and we have the place. There is no base verb in this sentence. In this sentence, I am going to go. Because we have the extra base verb and then the place, this sentence is actually the future tense of be going to. I'm going to the mall, I'm going to go home. What native speakers do, and I am guilty of this, hello, is we say, I'm going home. But we mean, in the future we're going home. I could say, I'm going to the mall in 5 hours. We will use the present continuous when we talk about the future. The reason and the only reason is because we are too lazy to say the verb. It's very, very, very important on your grammar test. Please do not forget your base verb. It's one little verb to put in, and it gets you top marks in grammar. When you're speaking, if you forget the base verb, don't worry. But if you forget it on your grammar test, worry. Oh, worry. Don't worry. Don't ever worry. Go to ingvid.com. Take a test. You're going to have a grammar quiz about the future versus present continuous. Can you do it? I'm going to go home now. Tra-la!
Thank you very much for taking this look at the video tutorial. For now, we're gonna make a practice exercise just to reinforce the explanation, the grammar explanations that I provide to you. We're gonna um, we're gonna make this practice exercise, but it means that it's not available, which is really weird. Also, you're gonna have an exercise that you're gonna make. Complete the invitations with the correct form for present continuous or be going to. But this is not available yet. I'm gonna be working for it. So I'm gonna be informing to Science to get the exercise available for you. Okay. Thank you so much for your time, and I really cannot wait get to see you in the lesson meeting of the class. Bye bye.